All right, let's talk about should the Detroit Pistons trade for Zach LaVine or Lonzo Ball? Apparently, Chicago Bulls are trying to get rid of Zach LaVine and Lonzo Ball. Um, should the Detroit Pistons, trade for one of them at the end of the day? Lonzo, them ball boys, pause. A lot of them dudes just ain't. They can't stay healthy. I don't know what it is. And they trying to shed those contracts. So the thing about it is the reason why the opinion is so popular is because you would basically get them for nothing to absorb their cap. You will get them for nothing. And at the end of the day, Levine can help you. But if I'm gonna go the Levine route, I'd rather just see if I could trade for Brandon Ingram, or in my opinion, I would just go ahead and just try to sign Miles Bridges to be done with it. And I understand there's an opportunity, and we kind of got to be scavengers out here. Um, I understand that we have to be scavengers and take what we can get, but hey, we can, we can share some of this. We can share some, we can share some of that talent that overlapping talent, or some guys we may not necessarily use, and get a trade. You know, so I'd rather go try to get Ingram first and see if I can sign. Um, See if I can sign what's the kid's name, Miles Bridges or something like that, and I'll go from there. If I can't do it, then I don't really think nobody's rushing to sign Lonzo Ball or to sign Zach LaVine. And Zach LaVine, you taking on a lot of contract responsibility with a guy that's been injured. Now, is he talented and can he score? Absolutely. Would he be a good vet? He'd be a solid vet. He won a gold medal, didn't he? So, yeah, he'd be a solid vet for the Pistons to come in, a guy that could score, get his own shot. I believe already in a year or two into that contract. But can he stay healthy? Then you would have a backcourt of guys that can't stay healthy between Cade Cunningham and Zach LaVine. In my opinion, I wouldn't do it. Love Zach LaVine, but I wouldn't do it. That's my humble opinion on it. But I would understand it. But that's just you trying to rush the process. And what you got to remember is you can't rush the process. And that's what got y'all in the position that we in now, is that y'all trying to rush the process. So, no. That put us in the position that we are now, with these people trying to rush the process. So, no thank you. Lonzo Ball, I mean, that'd be interesting. You take the ball out of out of Cade Cunningham hand a little bit, if Lonzo can get healthy, and you take the ball out of his hand, and then you see what you got from there. So yeah, that definitely be interesting if you can get something out of Lonzo as far as health wise, and you can take the ball out of his hand, and then see what we got there, and see at the Cade Cunningham hand, and see if he can create. But then again, when the last time he been healthy? What is his medical gonna look like? What is his contract? And he only 26 years old. And obviously they was in the, before, Tarzan Langdon got there, they was in the, sweepstakes for another ball handler. And he making around 20 a year. But guess what? It's a player option next year. So you at least have him for the next 2 years. Or what's next year? Oh, this is last year. At 27 years old, currently, this would be his last year. So I'm willing to take that risk more than the LaVine risk. Because guess what? He on the last year of his deal. You know what I'm saying? He on the last year of his deal. So in my opinion, that makes sense to me. You need a primary ball handler. He gonna try to get healthy and ball out for the last year of his deal. If I took a chance on one of them, it'd be Lonzo. Shot the ball better. His daddy did talk some shit about Detroit, but guess what? His daddy ain't talking no more. They grown men, and I like that. He didn't fail back and allowed them to be men. That just show you how great of a father he was. He seen that he put a target on his son's back. He fell back. And that's what I always kind of tell y'all, man. I hate to kind of resort back to life once again, That's why I always tell y'all that you need an equal balance in these kids' life. That's there. Y'all need to be equally yoked with your wife. This is why co-parenting is never good, is because it's hard to get on the same accord when you co-parent. Like when you go too far when you got a wife or somebody that you building with, that y'all live under the same household, and y'all get along, you know what I'm saying? And somebody go too far, his wife pulled him back like, babe, you tripping. Um, let them be young men. Let them go out there and be men. That's what she tell them. Let them go out there and be men. Uh-huh. Let them go out there and be men. Let them go out there and be men. And sometimes when she baby him too much, guess what? The father step in, let them be. Hey, let them be men. But if y'all ain't together, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't together, shut the fuck up. You ain't worry about. It get like that. You know, that's what they be saying. So we all together, y'all can balance each other out. But like I said, with Lonzo, man, it would be Lonzo for me. Like that Zach LaVine contract. Um, that Zach LaVine contract is nasty, especially for a guy that don't stay healthy. He 29 too, so that Zach LaVine contract is. It don't sound bad. Hold on, yeah, it is. That's an old contract. Yeah, look at this contract. He got he got a player option too. So he got this year, next year, and a player option. 43, 45, $48 million. So next 3 seasons, you gotta eat that. And if he ain't healthy or you ain't winning and he ain't engaged, he ain't engaged, and he ain't engaged, that can be a problem. If he ain't engaged in what's going on, that can be a problem. So, but yeah, but Lonzo's the less risk. 1 year left, half this salary. 1 year left. He the less risk. He the less risk. Come on, he's the less risk. So yeah, but you know, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about it, man. Love to hear y'all in the comment section. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.